Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make a lot of silver by farming green chests in the Avalonian Roads. Now let's be honest, doing these chests is a bit dangerous. You may get ratted or ganked while clearing them, but if you manage to survive, the rewards can be absolutely worth it. Stay close to your mount, and for the most part, you'll be safe, unless you're having a particularly unlucky day. So, why should you be doing Avalonian green chests? Well, aside from the loot, they're also a great source of fame and might, which is necessary for completing the Conqueror's challenge. While the developers recently reduced the fame gained from these chests, they increased the loot, making them more profitable if approached the right way. Now, let's dive into the build we'll use to clear Avalonian chests. For weapons, I recommend the Druidic Staff for strong healing, paired with a torch to reduce cooldowns. For armor, go with the Mercenary Jacket. I highly recommend at least Tier 5, since the enemies are quite tanky. You can use Tier 4, but it will be much more difficult. I'm using a Tier 6 Mercenary Jacket for better efficiency. For your helmet, go with the Mage Cowl for extra damage and Soldier Boots for mobility, important if you encounter another player and need to make a quick escape. For those who are new to the Avalonian Roads, here's how to access them. You can find Avalonian portals in every zone on the Royal Continent, as well as in the Black Zones. A key thing to remember is that Tier 4 Ava roads can be accessed from blue or yellow zones, while Tier 6 roads will require you to enter from red zones or the Outlands. You may also come across golden portals, which lead to Tier 8 Ava roads. These offer the best loot, but are heavily patrolled by gankers, so be extra cautious. If you're looking for a balance of loot and safety, I recommend sticking to Tier 6 zones. Avalonian roads with hideouts are typically more active, so watch out for guild groups patrolling these areas. As for the best city to operate from, I suggest Brazilian, but since I've recently joined a guild, I'm doing this from my hideout, which offers a safe place to retreat if I get ambushed. The challenging part is transporting your loot back to the Royal Market, especially if you're based in Brazilian or an HO. Since routes change daily, it may take some time for a road to open back to the Royal Continent. Now that we've covered the basics, let's move on to how to properly clear these chests in the Avalonian Roads. The mobs here are quite tanky and deal a lot of damage, so I recommend bringing roast pork for lifesteal or pork omelette to reduce cooldowns. Since I'm in my HO and only have access to basic supplies, I'll be using a fish I just caught, which will help me regenerate faster when out of combat. Ava chests come in 4 different sizes: small, medium, large, and legendary. In general, the small chests aren't worth your time. You'll want to focus on medium and large chests, and legendary if you're lucky enough to find one. The toughest part of these chests is dealing with the 2 sages, who deal heavy damage and can knock you off from the circle of your mount. It's essential to dodge every attack to avoid getting overwhelmed. The final bosses are typically easier to handle, except for one, the boss with 2 maces. There's a little trick you can use to glitch this boss out. When you get near him, repeatedly mount and dismount. This will freeze him in place until his health bar drops by half. Keep a distance while attacking, because if you get too close, the glitch won't work, and he'll start dealing heavy damage while debuffing your attacks and healing, which is very annoying to deal with. Once you've completed the chest, your best bet is to head back to your city, or if you're operating from Brazilian, simply hit R and return to the city. This are some of the loot I got from opening chests. On average, you will make 1.5 million per hour. And that's how you can profit from Avalonian green chests in Albion Online. While it can be risky, with the right build and strategy, the rewards are well worth it. As always, stay safe out there, keep an eye out for gankers, and make sure to stay calm in situations like this. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like, drop a comment with your own tips, and subscribe for more Albion Online content. Until next time, happy farming, and I'll see you in the roads.